The time is 5:30 p.m., so I'll go ahead and call this meeting of the Newark City Council Finance Committee to order. Members present are Mrs. Floyd, Mr. Johnson in place for Mr. Marmey, Mr. Bubb, Mr. Cost, and myself. We do have one piece of legislation on the agenda for Finance Committee, and it's to consider resolution number 1569, appropriating monies for current expenses of the municipal corporation. And there's two sections here which are both related and even related to a later committee, but see Director Rhodes is at the podium if you want to speak to this $23,429.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. These were capital improvement dollars that we had used from last year's capital improvement fund to put up to get the ODNR grant. We've completed the grant. The dollars are coming back, and this really is just an appropriation and so that we can put it into an area that we can reappropriate it for capital improvements a little later on. But these were original capital improvement dollars.
Thank you, Director.
They're coming back.
Motion, Mr. Bubb.
Second.
Since you're not here too often, we'll let Mr. Johnson.
That's fine. May I make a comment though? On my copy of Resolution 15-69 in the second part, it says $23,492.
Oh, it does, yes.
Instead of 29.
Make that a 29.
Okay. I figured it was just a misprint, but
Yes.
But I didn't want it to go through that way because that would be a problem.
And Autumn, hopefully you heard that and make the correction.
Yeah, and Mr. Chair, I'll follow through in the morning to Autumn also.
Okay, thank you, Director. All those in favor of moving Section 1 on full council, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. Are there any questions or comments regarding Section 2, which is the appropriation from the general fund?
Make a motion.
Motion, Mr. Bubb. Second, Mrs. Floyd. Any further comments or questions from the committee? Comments, questions from the audience? All those in favor of moving this on to full council, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. Thank you very much, Director Rhodes, and thank you very much, committee members. That concludes the business of finance. Next is service.
We'll bring the service committee meeting to order. We have Mr. Bubb, Mr. Rath, Mr. Roletta, Mr. Blake, and myself. We're going to consider resolution number 15-70, a resolution of intent to appropriate the real estate known as parcel number 054-280-590-00.000, Newark, Licking County, for maintaining and improving Mount Vernon Road within the city of Newark, Ohio, authorizing the mayor to give notice to the owner of such lands as required by law and declaring an emergency. Mr. Rhodes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. If you're all familiar with the Mount Vernon Road project and the bridge widening, this is the piece of property on which the house stood on that the city went in and took down, I think, about 2 years ago. And we've been unable to come to terms with the property owner in terms of dollar amounts for the remaining piece of property that is there. It is 0.171 of an acre. So we're going to make a resolution of intent to appropriate the real estate. That's an attorney's term, basically, of taking it, and we have the right to do so. The property owner will be paid a fair appraisal amount for it, and those dollars come from federal funding, and 20% of those dollars come from the capital improvement dollars we have in the project.
Any questions?
Motion. I'll second it. What are they asking for?
The property owner will be paid $4,800.
What are they asking for?
No idea. No idea. Wasn't part of that discussion.
And is there a deadline that we're trying to hit
Well,
for the emergency?
we're asking for an emergency because of a deadline, yes.
Any other questions from the committee? Any questions from any other council or audience? All those in favor of moving this on to full council, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Thank you. And that concludes the service committee.
Group tonight.
We'll call Capital Improvement Committee to order, please. President is Mr. Rath, Mr. Roletta, Mr. Cost, myself, and Mr. Johnson. We're considering resolution number 1568 appropriating monies for the current expenses of the municipal corporation.
Thank you, Madam Chair. That $23,429 we just moved into the general fund, I'd like to move that in to an account for maintenance of streets. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be using those dollars to help with the right-of-way clearance that we need to remove off the front of a building there on 13, and we're going to use those dollars for paving and things of that nature.
Is this part of the...
This is part of the State Route 13 project
Okay.
for the bridge.
Motion.
Second.
And we have a certain percentage of that we pay, and we're able to use these dollars towards that percentage.
These are not new funds. You mentioned they're old funds.
Yep.
Great.
That doesn't hurt this year's capital improvement budget.
We're just moving them
Are
from
there any
one place
questions?
to another.
That's all we're doing.
Any questions from committee? Questions from the audience? All those in favor of passing on to full council, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Thank you. It's passed. And we are adjourned. Thank you,
Thank you,
Mr.
Madam
Rhodes.
Chair. Yep.